Um, I am 19 years old. I was born on March 26th. My birthday's coming up. Hint, hint. Um, I went to primary school at Xavier's Lower School, and then I went to high school at Anatole Rogers. I went to BBC for a couple of months, but that wasn't for me. So I went back to Anatole, and I became their head girl. And all my life, I've just known that leadership is something that I wanted to do, but I didn't know in what capacity. So here I am. So in high school, all of my high school career, I was a business magnet program student. So I took accounts and management, and I wanted to be an HR manager. And then in the 11th grade, the summer after my 11th grade, I got accepted to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York. And I was really excited because I've loved theater forever. So I just went to New York, and I was by myself. I was 16, and it was really exciting. It was a new city, it was a new country. And that was when I really saw like, oh, like this is a real thing that I could do in my life. Like, it's not a career, it's an industry. It's not a hobby, it's an industry. So when I came back home, I went to my usual summer job with the government, working in HR. And I was sitting at the desk, and I just had this moment where I was like, I can't do this for 40 years. Like, I don't want to be sitting behind a desk for all of my life. And all of the excitement from New York like helped me to realize that that's what I really wanted to do. So yeah, I decided that I wanted to go to college for theater instead of human resources. Definitely there were some responses like, how are you gonna feed yourself? What are you gonna do after school? What are you gonna do with that degree? But I am very stubborn, and I knew that like this is what God wanted me to do, because the school that I chose to go to didn't even offer human resources the year that I applied. Like, they stopped it the year that I applied. So any possibilities of me even doing what I wanted to do as a backup was no. And theater is a wonderful program at my college, so it was just obvious that it's what he wanted me to do, so I just stuck with that. Definitely. I go to a PWI, which is a predominantly white institution. So there are 3 Black people in my department, in my theater department. And so most of the plays are not catered to us. So there are a lot of roles that I can't play. And so I have only acted once in 3 years, and we do 4 shows a year. And I've only been on stage for 1 show. And it was really discouraging for me, because I was like, okay, I'm here, and this is what I want to do, and I know that this is what God wants me to do, but I'm not working in the capacity that I want to. And then I realized that he was actually working. He wanted me to be in the industry, but still with all of my passions for business and human resources, there were other things that I could do. So I ended up stage managing and assistant directing and just doing a lot of executive positions that were really similar to business, but in the theater industry. So he just like spoke to me and was like, I don't, like, everyone's an actor, but you're special, and I want you to know how to do these other things as well. So that was really encouraging. So I think I just overcame it by being obedient to God and being patient with, and following his rules and not mine. Yeah, so I got back, and I've worked with Therese for a really long time. I went to her summer camp when I was like 7. Me and my sister went, and it was like amazing. And I've always been involved with theater and singing and dancing and stuff like that. So she knew that I was in theater, and she felt like I could really bring something to the character. So she casted me as the lead, and it was really exciting. It was really great to get to. I also got to teach the other members of our company some acting tips and acting methods that I have learned in school. And it was really great. I got to work with my partner, and it was really great to kind of incorporate what I've learned into the Bahamas, and like now with this lens, see the differences, and know like exactly what has to be changed for it to be done professionally. I was very excited. I can feel it right now. I just had a really long day. And so when I got the call, I expected it on Sunday because Sunday was when it was going to be revealed. So when you guys called me on Saturday, I was super excited. And I just felt really happy, and I felt like my work is not in vain. Definitely, I would say that if you know for a fact that it's what God wants you to do, then He will never forsake you and He will never leave you. If it's something that He wants you to do, then He will make every provision for you to do it. You don't have to worry. You don't have to think about what's going to happen next. You can find comfort in knowing that He is going to provide for you no matter what. So stay strong. I'm Lynreshay Johnson, recipient of the Teen in the Arts Award, sponsored by Iconic Style.